Hello and welcome from beautiful Shanghai, China. It is continuing coverage of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019. The Oriental Sports Center plays host to tonight's matchup between Team USA and Turkey. We'd like to welcome you to the Oriental Sports Center here in Shanghai, China. The United States taking on Turkey. Carlin Gay alongside Mark Clark. Second game in Group E for both of these two teams. The U.S., of course, in the home white, and Turkey wearing the road red. Throughout the entire game, you'll probably hear the singing and chanting of the Turkish supporters who have traveled here for this big game. First shot there by the U.S., no good, and Dush Balbai working on Kemba Walker. Mutuglu had a hot start to the tournament. He was red hot in that first half. His first shot, first miss. Walker probing inside to Tatum. Tatum, nice pass. Turner with the easiest two of the tournament so far for him.
Well, I was just about to say, neither team will be too happy with fadeaway jump shots to start. They're going to be happy now, the U.S. Penetration and going strong to the dunk.
Good sign of Jason Tatum is sharing the rock the way he did. Oh! And playing defense like that. Jason Tatum going up and squishing the bug against the glass. Mitchell for three, no good. Turner pulls down the rebound. 14 on the shot clock for the U.S. There's Tatum probing, spinning inside, and he got hack-tailed, go to the line. The one thing we saw from Jason Tatum in game one is he didn't settle for jump shots. He really got to the ring and eventually to the foul line as well, as we see him with the block and then the nice dish to Turner.
This is not a great start by Turkey, not because they could end up 4-0 down, but the layout by Osman, you compare that to the Czech Republic yesterday, where you got Salarenzi going there expecting someone to try and block, getting set, the ball fake will get the contact and then finishing the play. And just the way they've been a little bit tentative at the start of the game. We didn't see that yesterday from the Czech Republic. And Turkey have more weapons than the Czech Republic. They've got to be the aggressor whenever the opportunity and the advantage gives them that opportunity. Otherwise, this is going to be a one-way game.
Some pressure shown by the U.S. now. Sova. Cedi Osman, his first touch of the game. Dush Balbai. Inside. Semi Erden. 8 on the shot clock as Osman right to the rim. Can't get it to go. It's tapped up. Balbai tried to save it until Silva comes up with it. Walker comes away with the strip. Mitchell. A wide open three for Barnes. He left it short. Turner tried to tap it out, can't do so. First two of the game for Ersan Ilyasova. They can get easy looks like that. Might be a plus because the U.S. are really locking in defensively as Walker steps into a three and knocks it down.
It's just a very tentative start. And it's the one thing you can't, doesn't matter what the end product is, you can't be tentative against the United States defense.
Osman, Balbai from the corner. The side of the backboard before it hit the rim. 7-2 in favor of the U.S. Mitchell. Stay here with 16 on the shot clock for the States. See Kemba Walker going to work using that screen there. Tatum for two, no good. Turner has been aggressive on the offensive glass so far. He's fouled by Semi Erden. A guy like Semi Erden, especially in this game, is going to have to be careful in terms of foul trouble because there's not much beyond him.
You're so right, but he's got to be careful. In certain games, against certain types of players, that mobility gives him problems, and he does become a little bit of a foul magnet, and those are the ones he can not afford to actually add to his talent.
Turkey sits back in a 2-3 zone. This is Turner facing up on Erden. He goes to work on Erden. Gets the bucket and the foul. And already 2 quick fouls for Semi Erden. See the move here by Turner.
And if you're going to be very critical of Erdin, he carried on walking forward a little bit. But I'd have said the trademark of day one was that sort of stuff wasn't being called, didn't really affect the shot. And so he probably feels a little grieved at the moment. Is going to feel very worried about him on 2 fouls.
No question about it. Ilya Silva, soft touch on his second bucket of the game.
That's the first time someone in the half court has come hard to catch and score off the screen for Turkey. And it's not a surprise to see Silva because he has no fear here. Why should he?
Walker looking for help, finds it in Mitchell. Floater no good by Mitchell, and Elden pulls it down. Silva has Kemba Walker on him. He wanted it down low. Still wants it down low. Now they give it to him. He has 6 points.
Never took the ball down when he got it because Walker would always take a slab at it and finish great angle off the glass. And then Silva started where he left off.
Mitchell knocks down a triple. Mitchell was content to kind of lay back and let others score game number 1 against the Czech Republic. Then took over in the 3rd quarter of that game. And this game he's looking a little bit more aggressive offensively. Ball last touched by the U.S. 8 on the shot clock return.
That was Walker again. Like you said, he's already had 2 steals where he's just banged it out of people's hands. Then he's got a quick hand on the pass. He just does so many little things on top of his talent, just by sheer effort.
He's barking defensively. He's really wanting to defend at a high level. Mamutoglu, as the shot clock expires, can't get it to go. Walker tapped it to Tatum. And here come the Americans. Tatum dancing with the dribble now. Tatum stolen by Osman. Good read there. Osman going to the rack. Lost control of the ball. And look at Turner ripping it aggressively away. Barnes watched by Ilya Silva. Barnes left alone for 3 now. Off the back iron. Dush Balbai comes back the other way. Balbai to the rim. Tapped off of the rim by Jason Tatum. Walker inside. Tough layup attempt, no good. Pace, but no buckets in the last couple of possessions.
And in many ways, both teams have dodged the bullet because Balbai should have scored. They should have gone the other way. In the United States, no change.
Here's a foul, and that will allow 3 new American players to step into the game. Jaylen Brown, Brooke Lopez, Marcus Smart among them. Urkan Tuncer comes into the game for Turkey. He'll be the trigger man on this out-of-bounds play, replacing Dush Balbai. So take a look at Jaylen Brown.
It's so important for Turkey to get other people involved offensively. Everyone looks a little tentative except for Ilya Silva. And to be fair, Osman has gone to the bucket, but gone to the bucket without much conviction to be, the layup was asking to get blocked. The other one, he lost control on the way up. He's more than obviously he's more than capable with 22 minutes a game in the NBA.
Mamutoglu, that's a 2, no good. We'll get another shot. This time the drive. That's poked out from underneath the rim by Jason Tatum, so count the 2 for Mele.
And that's a much better, in terms of the decision and the timing of the decision. Mamutoglu took the first one, didn't hesitate, then he took the closeout, he attacked the closeout, didn't hesitate, and gets the 2. And just break the defense down like you would week in, week out. Defensively compete on the glass, so you have a real shot. Turkey have got this may be the best chance they've had to beat the United States team.
Derek White into the game for the first time for the U.S. Mitchell now to White. Smart. Lopez. That's a step back 3. He knocks it down. He was quiet in game 1, but if he gets going from 3-point range, Turkey could be in trouble.
Yeah.
White hounding Tuncer. Tuncer trying to turn the corner. Erden. In a game like this, Semi Erden's going to have to at least look at the rim.
Absolutely.
Mamutoglu pulls up for 2, knocks it down.
Well, we saw in game 1 what a nice stroke he has, and You know, that's, again, one of the shots he would practice all the time. The dribble to the elbow, pull up and shoot it in space. He expects to make it.
Lopez on the up fake. Off the back rim. Tinger pulls down a flat-footed rebound. Coach Selka calling out a play. It'll be Ilyasova setting a screen for Tinger. 10 on the shot clock now for Turkey. Ilyasova down low, White on his back. Fall away. No good. Here's Lopez vacuuming it in. Brown, no one's stopping the Rocks. He'll attack. Can't get it to go. He's looking over at the ref. Thought he got hit.
And Semio, not saying it was a foul man, did a great job not to draw the foul there. Gave him enough contact.
Mahmoutoglu! Count it! And the foul!
Well, Mahmoutoglu, we said someone else needed to get going. What does he have? The last 6 points now for Turkey. Chance to make it 7 in a row for him. And the chance to cut it to 3. Protected it really well. Got the shot away before he looked for the contact. All he was looking at was the ring. He wasn't intimidated by the attempt to block. Took the contact and earned it. It just shows you the quality and the depth of that FIBAWC team, that they can have a player his quality with just averaging 7 a game.
Pulled the string on the free throw, left it short, so still a 4-point game. Back into his zone. Korkmaz on the floor for the first time for Turkey. A foul inside is going to be charged to Ilyasova. He was looking over saying that I took the charge there, but Jalen Brown will toe the line for 2 free throws.
Ilyasova might be right with the action, but I don't. It's not a foul on the offensive player at all.
Right.
Whether or not he made a little much of it is something the referee should talk to him about, but he's one of those guys that puts his body on the line. He's liable to pick up charges. He's liable to get into those situations.
Always at the top of the league in the NBA in terms of taking charges.
Yep.
But he already has 2 fouls, has to be careful. You now have Ilyasova with 2 fouls and Semi Alden, who's sitting on the bench with 2 fouls of his own.
They can rotate with Erden. They can't cover Ilyasova in foul trouble. It's almost like, as long as you can, leave him out there. Played 30+ minutes on game day 1.
Might need that and more from him tonight. Tucher with 10 on the clock. He takes a 3. Air ball, Korkmaz got pushed by Joe Harris. Let's see if they call it in the act.
Well, you gotta love the fact that Ken Korkmaz was quick off the bench, quick into action, right into the flow of the game, reacting quicker than everyone else. Him and Osman together, when they're on the floor, is a really nice combination. And with Ilyasova and Mahmoutoglu on the floor, that's probably the most productive offensive lineup Turkey can put out there.
Korkmaz, high off the glass of his offhand and got it to go. But when he came into the game against Japan in the 6th man role, 2 quick dunks really electrified the crowd. And he's an energy guy, spark plug for this Turkey squad.
When your team dries up, when you're going to drive offensively, you just want to throw him in. And when you throw him in, he's going to give you something straight away.
Did right there, he already has 2 points. It's a 3-point game. White barreling his way in, Korkmaz with the steal. Turkey out in front, Ilyasova for the tie. In and out, this crowd was ready to erupt.
You gotta love his confidence.
Brown. Osman went down, no whistle coming. Joe Harris for 3. Good sign for the Americans, seeing that guy right there who struggles shooting with the FIBA basketball, not only in pre-tournament, practice as well. To see one go down in the game must feel good for him.
It's a great ball movement. The extra pass really opened him wide open.
Ilyasova, they're going to count that basket, and he'll go to the line for 1 more.
He drew 3. They double-teamed it, and the help came to try and block the shot. That's the impact of Ilyasova's first game on the other night. It's like, this is the guy they're going to key on. There's the first help. There's the players going to come to the baseline side for help. Then they come on the backside of him to try and block it. So he's triple team when he gets that away and score. You know, it's a joy to watch him like this. He's always been talked about. He's been effective, but it's his team now.
Yes.
It's team. And with the 2 youngsters, with Osman and Korkmaz playing alongside. This team is exciting, and that's not normally the word you throw next to the Turkish team. You normally talk about quality and efficiency. This is an exciting lineup at the moment.
That World Cup final in 2010, you mentioned that now it is his team. Well, it was Hiddo Turkoglu's team back then, and he was the young pup.
Yep.
Now he's leading the way for the younger generation, Cedi Osman.
Crazy thing, he's playing like that young buck.
Yeah.
And he's just playing so enthusiastic.
Well, doesn't look any older from 2010 at all. Hasn't aged a bit. Jaylen Brown to the rim. Followed by Barnes doesn't go. And here's Ilyasova. Mahmudu is always in shooting motion. Uses the screen. Osman down low. Ilyasova wants to go to work. Back to Mahmudu. No good. Cedi Osman got held underneath.
Yep.
That foul puts him in a penalty. You hear the crowd appreciating the offensive effort by Turkey right now.
Wow, the basketball IQ for Turkey at the moment. You know, the United States switched the screen, switched the ball screen in particular. So they just sent Ilyasova into the screen. So you switch off, you switch, he ends up with a mismatch, he knows where he wants it. Then they have to make an adjustment, and even then it was a tough one because the USA defense is so good at the way it really scrambled and recovered. But it's creating advantage, and they're taking it, and then they get the advantage on the glass, and it's all around Ilyasova because if they're going to switch, he's going to make them make a decision they don't want to make.
First free throw rolls in for Cedi Osman. He had a ton of pressure on him at Eurobasket 2017, playing in front of his home crowd in Istanbul. Didn't have the result in that tournament that he wanted. They want to make up for it here.
And Turkey have gone to that. It was successful for the Czech Republic. A little small ball here with like first down at the 5 at 6. It's 2:05.
Smart for 3. Got it to go.
Well, that's the Czech Republic found the other day. If you zone trap and don't match up coming out of it, someone's going to be wide open.
And another foul. There will be more free throws for Turkey.
And Ilyasova gets another positive stat, but he's not even touched the ball.
The last replay there by Marcus Smart. They're going to get that from him. It's a good sign for the Americans. They're going to be tough to beat. Everybody always talks about roles on this team, and a lot of these players kind of come together for these tournaments. Marcus Smart is the defensive stopper for this team. Point blank, period. Silva knocks down the first. And any offense that he gives the Americans, it's an absolute plus.
Take the plus, yeah. Well, Ilyasova already into double digits in the points column. They're going to let him get the 26.8 and the quarter break. He'll be back very quickly in the second quarter, I would have thought.
Pressure shown now by Turkey. Middleton to Harris. Americans could hold for the final shot. Kemba Walker sees that. Collects the rock. It's a Barnes screen. Walker driving. Middleton for 3. Indeed! Chris Middleton knocks it down to end the first quarter. And a good first quarter for both teams. Positives to take away from both sides. We take a look at Middleton. He got it off with plenty of time to spare. No question about that. 26-21. Team USA in front after 1. Second quarter underway here in Shanghai, China. Team USA up 26-21 over Turkey. Second game for both these two teams. Carlin Gay alongside Mark Clark. Glad you're with us wherever you are. There's Chris Middleton now back-to-back shots.
Yeah, he looks in great rhythm. You know, the mid-range 2 to 3 just stroked it.
Sanley His first 2. If they're going to get that out of him, that's a plus for Turkey.
Well, the thing, Stanley, wherever he's played his club basketball, whether it's Besiktas or where he is now at Anadolu, he gives you that mid-range. He's a European 4-5 man that does have that feet set shot. Whereas Semiodan doesn't really give you that.
Nielsen. Here's Korkmaz, 10 on the shot clock. Stripped away by Jason Tatum and picked up by Joe Harris. Harris got away with a walk there. It's now Walker. Miles Turner called for it. Joe Harris gave it up, and Turner will go to the line for 2.
Poor foul, isn't it? Poor foul. If you're going to foul him when he catches it. Don't foul him when he's going up. And I think Coach Shariska just had that little conversation with Furkan Korkmaz. Hey, why?
Yeah.
You're behind him. He's got position. If he makes it, don't waste a foul there.
Especially when you have 2 of your starting bigs on the bench right now with 2 fouls in their back pocket in terms of Ilyasova and Semi Alden. Turner's really shot the ball well here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Of course, it's early, but even in practice, taking threes, he shot it with confidence, and that'd be a plus for the Indiana Pacers if he's able to head into the season with that type of momentum. Tuncher uses a Sandley screen, got it to go.
I think the United States have to work out how they're going to play the pick and roll. They changed it that time, didn't switch. He gets a layup as well.
There's Turner, confident 3, knocks it down, right on cue. Double figures now for Miles Turner, 10 in the game. Korkmaz is held. Foul's going to be on the floor, and they'll reset the shot clock back to 14 as you take a look at head coach Greg Popovich, and he approves of that.
That just bears it out. If your coach gives you that confidence to take that shot, and you're not does he want me, does he not, then you're just taking the shot. You're not worried about it. He was in rhythm, and they've said, we're running the floor, we're open, we're spaced, it's in rhythm, we've got the green light to shoot the ball. Well, that's 1 to 5. It looks like they're going to go 1 to 5 with that philosophy.
They sit back in a 2-3 zone. Osman try to shoot him out of it. Can't get it to go, and Turner pulls down the board. Middleton on the run. There's Turner. Corner, that's White. White thought about it, now pulls the trigger on a 3. It's too strong. Sandley with a flat-footed rebound. Turkey hasn't gotten much offensively here to start the second quarter. Kind of stagnant. Tuncher trying to change that. Can't get it to go.
That's 2 poor forced shots by Tuncher. It's,
if you're that close, you're going to have to make that. Turner pulls up. No good. And Osman pulls down the rebound.
With this lineup on the floor, Osman and Korkmaz need the basketball. That's the offense for Turkey at the moment on the floor.
Well, he has the rock right now. There's Cedi Osman. He'll probe the defense right on Turner, and they may count that basket. There's a foul.
They're saying it was blocked on the way up.
Saying it's blocked on the way up. Alessandro Glisic, the head chief referee, making the call there, saying that it was on the way up.
Good the way they communicated there with absolutely no fuss. The lead official just said, was it? Yeah, the official on the trial says no, whether it is or it isn't, that they did it in the right way. To me, it was marginal.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah. We have the benefit of the replay the whole time.
Osman will take the 2 free throws anyway.
I think Osman needs these. He's struggling a little bit offensively. Nothing like going to the free throw line, getting your stroke going, getting some confidence and some rhythm. And it stopped that little rot, that little dry period that Turkey were in without Ilyasova on the bench, and he's still on the bench. That means he's getting 4 or 5 minutes at the moment.
So is Semi Alden sitting right next to him. It's the first miss from the free throw line for Cedi Osman. He has 3 points on the night. All of them from the stripe. U.S. up 7. Middleton, the drive, the floater, it's good.
Well, it's an interesting, with Stanley on the floor with Ilyasova. Now, Stanley, as we said, can shoot that perimeter jump shot. So if they do switch and they do step off him, again, it makes a decision to be made by at the defensive end. But more important than anything else, Ilyasova's back in the game.
Stanley sets the screen for Tuncher, receives the pass. Mamutoglu, he's never afraid to shoot it. Good defense there by Donovan Mitchell.
That was serious defense. I don't think you can play the pick and roll going over the top any better than that because he never got lost at all on it.
Tatum finds Turner. Oh, an ugly fall. But Turner gets off the deck and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. That could have been very dangerous.
Looking at Tuncher's defense, it wasn't he came under him, he was under him.
Right.
But it wasn't great because when he was in the air, he was coming down, he didn't know where he was going to land. That's always this is key. Didn't play the first game, the camera's trying to give you a shot of the tape on his hand. And Scott Wilbekin, who really is, he's a good quality player, playing in Maccabi Tel Aviv. And is his hand good? Is his hand bad? But we're going to find out right now because they need him to play. They're down 10.
As mentioned, he did not play at all in game number 1 for Turkey. When you asked Coach Sherika after the game whether or not he was good to go, he was good to go. They just decided to keep him out and couldn't keep him out for long. He'd be chomping at the bit as a naturalized citizen playing for Turkey against his home country. Korkmaz shows the up fake, now pulls the trigger, no good. And Tatum with the easiest rebound of the night. Going the other way, Euro step, Tatum! Count it, and the foul.
And again, Korkmaz's foul, you're going to see it here. It's like if he gets called for it, but he should because he fouled before Wilbekin. Again, if you're going to foul, you can't let him get the ball away. And they didn't attempt to stop the ball early. It's so easy to say that sitting here,
Very easy. We don't have to go out there and defend.
Jason Tatum's coming at me full court with speed and attitude and athleticism. Yeah, it's not really a thought that anyone can get positive about. And he makes the throw.
That's the important part, isn't it? The U.S. flexing their muscle right now, up 13. 5:50 to go here in the first half. Mitchell blocking in defensively. Mutuglu pulls up for 3. No good, and Tatum pulls down the rebound. Tatum dancing again. Mitchell moves it to White. White got hacked. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, everything was great. The closeout on Mutuglu by Barnes got his hand up, challenged the shot, changed the rhythm and the angle and the release of it. But then the shape on the break was tremendous. Down one side, reverse it. The defense doesn't react and attack the gap. Yeah, it's very easy to draw that up. It's very easy to talk about that's how to run a fast break. But when you do it at that speed with that much quality, your quality really does show. It was a tremendous shape on the break. Great execution.
Remember, these guys don't play together often.
Yeah.
It's only the second game here in the entire tournament. Gelled quickly, though. That's been the word around Team USA's camp. Everybody getting along well for the 12 that decided to play for their country. Elden. Wilbekin, his first 3 is good.
I think their hands look pretty good.
He'll feel a lot better then when he's knocking down shots like that. They needed that desperately, did Turkey. Tatum looking to answer over 3 of his own. Mitchell, what a rebound, but can't get the follow. Mamutoglu said he went over the top of me.
It suddenly got very dark, as he was waiting for the ball. The shadow just took over his whole space. He was in the air, just ripped it.
Wilbekin probing. Ilyasova for 3, got it to go. And Head coach Greg Popovich calls for time. Doesn't want Turkey to gain any momentum.
But it's actually a really good, the way that the United States is approaching this. They're here to win.
No question about it. Looking to be the first team ever to win 3 straight FIBA Basketball World Cups. Smart, Lopez, wide open for 3. No good. Harrison Barnes corrals the rebound. Barnes now wants it down low. Then shows up. 3 defenders, as a matter of fact, show up. And Barnes turns it over.
It won't be a stat that said Ilyasova got any positive there, but the way he helped and the way he took away the space, it's just his head's up, high IQ, both ends of the floor. I know we sound like Ilyasova Appreciation Society at the moment.
He's played well. There's Wilbekin. Tough shot by Ilyasova, that time left it short. Here's your chance to say something negative about it.
Well, I was going to get excited by his time in a way. Went off the first cut, then came back, but then he really did force the shot. There wasn't space to take it. I didn't actually see the shot clock on the possession, so I'm not sure how long was left. It looked like a shot he took at the bottom of the shot clock.
There you go. There ends the appreciation night for Ilyasova. Mitchell for 3. Barnes with a strong rebound inside, and it's going the other way as Samuel then held his ground, was allowed to bang a little bit. After getting the early whistle in the first quarter, refs are kind of let them play now, especially inside. And that's what we've seen throughout the tournament. As long as they stay consistent with that, I don't think there's any complaints from either side.
Absolutely. This combination with Wilbekin and Moutoglu in the backcourt's an interesting one.
Touch pass by Ilyasova, that's blocked by Mitchell. Walker in the front court. Walker galloping inside. It was swatted by Ersan Ilyasova. Wilbekin for 3. Indeed, and the foul! Turkish support now on their feet here in Shanghai. They were waiting for something to get them going.
Well, again, as you said, Silva got back as quick as anybody else, changed the shot, and he got Wilbekin down the floor wide open in transition. And the recognition, again, and both teams are sharing the ball incredibly well in terms of looking for high percentage options and quality basketball. Now on the break, it's so easy to keep it and try and attack it on the dribble. Give it up, wide open, Wilbekin knocks it down and the bonus.
Turkey back to a 2-3 zone. Middleton driving his floater. Too strong. Korkmaz vacuums it in.
This is a strong lineup for Turkey offensively.
Korkmaz shows it, now puts it up at the rim and gets it to go. Turkey with some pep in their step the last couple of minutes and have battled back. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell. Middleton. Lopez for 3. Walker, the shortest man on the court with the offensive board. This is Barnes for 3. Nothing but nylon. Harrison Barnes' first 3 of the night. The offensive glass has been unkind right now to Turkey. Wilbekin looking to dance on Barnes. Crossing over. Wilbekin. 3 on the shot clock. It's Korkmaz. He was stripped by Kemba Walker. Great defense by Kemba. And a foul by Scotty Wilbekin. Terrible foul as his team was in the penalty.
I think Korkmaz is winding up to throw this one down when he gets stripped. That's a hell of a strip. The angle on it's a little impressive to get it clean.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Coach Saracen, from where he's sitting, he can't see how that's clean. because he's down the other end of the floor because you're going against the body. But on the replay, look clean enough.
Still arguing about it with the referees, Coach Serica. Been in charge of the program since 2017. His first major tournament was that Eurobasket at home in Istanbul. There was a lot of pressure on him to win. Not so much pressure now, but a good showing here could change everything. Be a Euro back home. Middleton misses a free throw. That's a rare occurrence. Makes up for it on the second. The lead is back to 7. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Awesome. Semi Alden with Barnes on his back. And Harrison Barnes is called for the foul. 14th foul for the U.S.
Well, if the official hadn't called the defensive foul, he would have had to have heard him for the offensive. After the contact, he literally had his arm all over his back to a hook. And the referees, again, they're right on it. You know, they're right in their position. They see where they look where they need to look. Called the call.
Harrison Barnes was tasked with guarding big, tall Alden as Korkmaz comes off, lays it in, and he'll go to the line for one more.
It's a super read by Korkmaz, super read.
See the replay here. Alden was looking to use a mismatch on Barnes, and Popovich went to Miles Turner quickly off the bench. Wilbekin goes to the bench, gets a nice hand from the crowd here. He provided some energy quickly, 7 points, 2 assists.
Well, if he is on limited minutes, that's a great return on those minutes already.
They needed something, and he provided it. Back to a 4-point game. Minute 30 to go in the first half. Up fake, open for 3. Oh, good. Osman last to touch it and will stay here. 14 on the shot clock. Well, they got the stop. They needed to get the rebound. Sandley comes back into the game. Semi Alden will sit.
It's a good move to get him out right now with a 2, with 1:13 to go. They've got another run of defensive series. Erden's been good to stay clean for the rest of the first half.
Really has done well. Still the 2-3 zone for Turkey. Walker. Middleton. Jalen Brown, 3 to shoot on the shot clock. Brown as the buzzer expires. No good. It's tapped by Harris, but corralled by Mahmoutoglu, and here's the crowd on their feet with under a minute to go. The first half. The longer Turkey stays around, the more fans they'll gain in this arena. Sandlin. Floater over Brown. He's hacked. He'll go to the line for 2.
Apart from the pick and roll, they just set up the nice 3- and 2-man game either side of the floor, and they move it, get good angles. Like Sanias, they show him the baseline. Normally, I would say he'd do a better job than that of just taking the shot and making it. He got a little worried about the block, but he gets fouled. He's normally a very solid free throw shooter, like 70% across the season, and the qualifier is just a little less. And on cue, he misses.
I was hoping you weren't going to say it for Sandley's sake.
Yep. 0 for 2. I'm literally 0 for 2 on the comment on it as well.
Still a 4-point game. Some American fans saying, thank you, Mark. Korkmaz, he flopped.
They're going to call the technical foul for the flop.
Yep. Jalen Brown will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Here's the replay. You judge at home. I don't mind that call, to be honest with you. It's a tough call.
I don't mind it being a block, but it's like saying, well, you flopped, because I'm not sure if you flopped.
Well, as they say, the ball doesn't lie.
It was definitely not a charge. There's no question is it a charge.
No question. Ref's got it right in terms of the foul, but the flop may have been a little bit aggressive.
Because there was some contact. It's like making a judgment on how hard did he hit you and did you make a meal of it. But again, the referee's much closer than us.
Well, if they gave you a whistle, you'd probably be blowing it all night, wouldn't you? Walker with 10 to shoot. Nice crossover. Kemba Walker oohs and ahs from the crowd. They were booing him one moment and quickly turned to cheers as a timeout on the floor with 17 seconds to go in the first half. Some pressure being shown by the U.S. as Marcus Smart now guarding Scotty Wilbekin. Harris switch off on Wilbekin. Now Barnes on Wilbekin. 3 to shoot. Wilbekin with the floater. Can't get it to go. And a foul. It will stay here. And the foul is actually called on Donovan Mitchell for the pull. Turkey gets a gift here to close out the first half. You can be the judge at home. Yeah, I don't know where the hold is.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. But I tell you what was interesting about the play. They ran a load of action away from the ball. They ran all this stuff. Basically, Wilbekin was going to the hoop.
Yeah.
And he gets a floater. Okay, maybe shouldn't have made it, but all that activity, the U.S. did a great job playing to what their rules are, because there was no one got lost in the activity. No one got lost in the screens. There was help when he penetrated. It was great discipline defensively. Did a really nice job.
0.7 seconds left on the clock. Enough time to get a fling at the rim for the U.S. Vailsen checks in for Turkey. Tatum with the football pass. And Furkan Korkmaz comes up with the INT. And we'll head to half. A 5-point game. United States 47, Turkey 42 at the half here in Group E. Second half underway here from the Oriental Sports Center in Shanghai, China. Sold out crowd taking in Turkey versus the United States. Turkey, of course, in the road red, U.S. in the home white. Same starting lineups for both sides. As take a look at Cedi Osman. Mentioned 0 for 4 in that first half, been quiet. Turkey expecting him to show up here in the second half. 5 on the floor for the U.S. on screen now.
Ilyasova needs some help, doesn't he? That's what they need. They have 1 or 2 other guys to really get going. And you know, is that Korkmaz again? He was great the first game. Someone's got to give him some support down the offensive end.
Walker was probing, got deep. He tried to pass it along the baseline. Good help defense by Ersan Ilyasova.
The decision not to go too far and just stay in the lane. Again, it's basketball IQ. Walker couldn't turn the corner, so why go and help?
10 on the shot clock for the U.S. It's Jason Tatum for 3. No good. What a rebound inside by Barnes. Count it, and the foul. Big boy basketball down low for HB.
Came from a long way. Gets inside position. And again, when the shot happens, you can't just watch the ball. You've got to find a body, because you get into a jumping match, there's only going to be one winner.
Barnes knocks down the free throw. If he's going to play that sort of basketball and not be afraid to mix it up down low, the U.S. can play small all they want. Austin Waiting for Mamutoglu to come off screens and finds him with a pass. Osman for three. No good. Semiel then pulls down the rebound, gives him a fresh 14. Great defense there by Miles Turner, poking the ball away from Ilyasova. Tatum, offensive foul as Harrison Barnes set the screen.
And that's a poor, it's great defense, but a poor pass by Semiel. And as a big man, he's known as a good passing big man. Because Ilyasova had created the pass lane, he just threw it too close to him. Just passed it to him as opposed to away from the defense. But no damage done because of the offensive foul the other way.
Dush Balbai. Ilyasova for three. Way short. That is a great closeout by Kemba Walker.
Absolutely.
Tatum, no one's stopping the rock. Offensive foul in the nick of time. Ersan Ilyasova steps in, takes it right on the number.
Yeah, for any young, good players who have aspirations to play at the highest level, he just airballed a three. That's happened. It's gone. He's back. He's in the lane. He's outside the charge circle, puts his body on the line. Let's go again. You know, same reaction to both situations. But Walker's closeout was just a different level.
He's played great defense since opening tip. Walking in, talking a little junk to boot as well. Fly by Mamutoglu knocks down the two. Still a 6-point game. Tatum. Settle back into a 2-3 zone for Turkey. Turner missed Walker on the cut, but he'll go one-on-one on Elden. Tough layup attempt, can't get it to go. Elden throws it ahead to Mamutoglu, and he didn't have numbers, so he'll find Dush Balbai, and they'll set up on the offensive end. This is Mamutoglu. Balbai says, you know what? Go ahead and run on the other side. Let me find you. Nice pass! So much attention being paid to Mamutoglu. Ilyasova was left alone.
And you leave Ilyasova alone. No communication, that's all that happened. No one said anything, no one called switch, they just switched. And everybody chased everybody.
Turner. Can't get it to go, gets his own. He thought he was hacked the first time. So take a look. There's on Ilyasova getting lost in the shuffle.
When you, okay, everyone can give him a hard time, but when you haven't been together for very long, you're going to get those breaks down, especially early in the competition. The important thing is it doesn't happen again. You know, just you get that mistake once, don't get it again.
Turnover, Mamutoglu. Hesitation dribble. Went in the air, did not know what he wanted to do with it. Threw it away. Foul by, that's close to an intentional foul, isn't it?
Again, the smartness of making be in the vicinity of the basketball, even though you know you're going to stop the break. They had 3-on-2 on the break. They had open players. He just went to an area where he couldn't find anybody. If you're not going to go in there with any conviction, yeah, okay, do what Balbi did the time before. Don't like the numbers, let's just get in the half court.
Walker probing. Kick out, it's Mitchell from the corner. Indeed! Donovan Mitchell knocks down a three. He has 6, let's see if that gets him going. Defensive intensity definitely kicking up now for the Americans. Mamutoglu. Probing, dancing. It was swatted and still found its way in. The foul is called. I believe it's away from the basket.
Yeah. Turkey are going to keep possession here.
Semiel then will actually toe the line for a shot as the bucket counted by Mamutoglu.
Two's good. I don't think the foul, I didn't think Mamutoglu was scared. It's a possession.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the way Mamutoglu went to the line though. Well, the whistle's gone. Give me the ball.
Yeah, the foul was away from the basketball.
Yeah.
Semiel then. There's a chance for more points for Turkey. Dush Balbai behind the back, driving in. Get that shot out of here. Miles Turner.
Watch this. I think everybody in the gym knew it was going to happen, but where it happened was here, man. How high was he above the ring here, from behind, clean as you like, tips it onto the backboard. When you've got that much ring protection, you can get after the ball.
Stepped out of bounds, unfortunately. The crowd wanted Semi Alden to go at Kemba Walker. They saw the mismatch.
And the thing is, so did the help side. Ilyasova was so open at the top of the key because they wanted, they saw the mismatch and know we're going to have to help. And Ilyasova was begging for it. The good thing about that is that they've got the United States now having to make decisions. It's not that just playing one-on-one, they're reading it, they have to make a decision. And Turkey, their IQ is very good. They're going to pick the right pass if they take care of the ball, if they execute to get the advantage.
That's the fourth team foul already here in the third quarter for the U.S. Osman. Silva back to Osman. Osman uses the Alden screen. Osman for three, no good. He can't get off the mark. Another offensive rebound, Dush Balbai. Fresh 14. Osman clearing it out now, waiting for Alden. Osman, what a strip by Kemba Walker, the second time he's done that tonight. There he is, wide open for three. Too strong, tapped up, and Mahmoutoglu pulls down the rebound. 8 steals in a game for the Americans, 2 of them cleanly done by Kemba Walker. Alden wants it. Ilyasova wants a screen instead. That's for 2 as Ilyasova knocks it down. Well, if they hang around like this, 16,000 plus in this arena, sold out crowd, they're all going to become Turkey supporters.
Yeah, there's a little feel in the gym now, right? You can feel that in the gym with the fans now really getting into this.
Turner dribbling off his foot, kept possession. 5 on the shot clock. It's Mitchell probing, throws it up at the rim, banked it, but couldn't get it to go. Osman chases it down. And Turkey has a chance to tie, and the crowd knows it. Halfway through the third quarter. Balbai. Osman. He'll drive. Osman to the rim. Blocked. But Turner got it off the window. Count the 2, and that's the first 2 for Cedi Osman. Didn't see the ball go through the rim. There's still 2 points for him.
And the difference between that and the last one he was trying to hesitate, trying to find something. Then he just went very decisively with the left hand, protected it really well with the body, put it up on the glass quick. The defense then had no time to come across and get the clean ball.
Here we go. Important possession here for the Americans as Turkey now, with all the momentum in the world, they're starting to feel it. 2-3 zone for Turkey. Joe Harris into the game. So was Chris Middleton. He got away with steps there. Lopez. Walker in the corner, 5 to shoot. Walker steps back for 3. No good. Dush Balbai skies for the board. And look out, here they come. Cedi Osman for the lead. No good. Kemba Walker the other way. Middleton wide open. Can't get it to go. A lid on the rim that side for Team USA. 9 times out of 10. Chris Middleton knocks that down. Unfortunately, that was the one time he missed. Jason Williams in the building. White chocolate, taking this in. Everybody here in China to see Team USA. Team USA's games, every single game, already sold out. No matter where they go, already sold out all the way through the second round. As Brook Lopez knocks down the first free throw.
Lopez has looked much more effective today, and we said at the beginning of the game, he's going to have matchups he's going to feel more comfortable with. Shot the ball really well in the first half, then went to work on the glass. And he's going to need that. If it's going like it is at the moment, where there's a bit of a lid on the hoop, he's going to have to work hard on the glass.
Possession going the other way. Missed the free throw there for Lopez. Both teams in a penalty here. The rest of the way in the third. Scotty Wilbekin checking in for Douche Balbai. As you see Samuel then leaving the game, and he's getting high five from everyone on his team. Great effort from him. First 6 minutes of this quarter.
This is that offensive lineup that Turkey got very productive with in the first half.
Korkmaz for three. White pulls it down. Middleton, that's a three. Got it to go. Both benches engaged. You're seeing players stand up from both sides, screaming encouragement for the players on the court. This is a ball game. Wilbekin shows the fake. He was rejected by Lopez. And here's White. Smart. A little too far for him, and he went crashing into Coach Pop. In the opening round, it would be to this team. Sandlin. Wilbekin comes off the screen. Cedi Osman with Joe Harris on his back. Wants it again, he gets it again. 5 to shoot now. Banging down low. Osman fall away. That's good.
You love the fact he wanted it. More than anything else, after the game he's had, he still wanted it in that situation. Great too.
Lopez steps back. Thought about the three. Still thinking about it. Now finds White. Smart got hacked, and he'll go to the line now for two.
Minnesota's third foul.
Here's what you were talking about, the reposts. Credit to Osman.
Yeah.
0 for 4 in the first half. Wasn't really here. Well, he's here now in the second half.
Well, I think him and Osman and Korkmaz need a game in the fourth quarter. If they have a game, this is going to go all the way down to the wire. Get those two in double figures if you're Turkey, and you're fine. But the USA know that. The defense that Barnes played, he couldn't have done anything else. He forced him to make a tough one.
Right. First free throw, good. Marcus Smart.
Just to see if the USA decide to go to their small ball lineup, because that was really effective in the first half of this game and against the Czech Republic.
Coach Pop has gone and played 11 players so far. The only one yet to see minutes is Plumlee. Sadley sets the screen for Korkmaz. Wilbekin comes off the curl. No good, and Cedi Osman got pushed in the back, so he'll toe the line and continue the rhythm that he's got going on in the last 2 minutes.
Once you make one, you feel a little quicker. He gets to the glass quicker than anybody. No one boxes him out. Inside position, has to get fouled.
Joe Harris having a tough time with Cedi Osman right now. See Wilbekin, and still good enough to at least clap with it. It's that right thumb that's bothered him. Sat out the entire first game against Japan. Practice, he walked the shoot around, but didn't play at all against Japan, and now missed the entire first quarter in this game and finally showed up and just in the nick of time to get things going. As you see, a sold-out crowd here at the Oriental Sports Center in Shanghai. A lot of them came here neutral. A lot of them now fans of the team in red. 3-point game. Pressure shown by Turkey. Middleton. Lopez wants it desperately. He has a smaller Burkhan on his back. Oh, Cedi Osman says, "Give me that!" Osman hesitating. Korkmaz for three. Indeed! Burkhan Korkmaz ties the game. White. Joe Harris had it. There's Marcus Smart. Smart for three. No good. Good offensive board by Harris. Inside and one. How about Joe Harris getting dirty down low? And here we go. National pride on the line for both these countries. It's the FIBA World Cup of basketball, folks. You gotta love it.
This is an effort. That's a great effort to get it in the first place. And then he's going to go up in traffic. Wilbekin gets his body there. No, I'm not really sure. There's nothing really to get excited about there. You know, it's...
I don't know. If you're an American supporter, you beg to differ.
Yeah, I know. But what you got to applaud is the work on the offensive glass. I mean, that was just outstanding effort.
What Wilbekin didn't like, he had the beef with the fist being thrown in his face. He had something to say to Joe Harris as he walked by, and they went chest to chest while we were in the replay.
They're going to call a technical foul on both.
Yeah, double techs. Everyone's favorite call in basketball.
This is still in the first round, right?
Feels like a knockout stage game for sure. Harris at the line, try and make it a three-point game.
It doesn't matter what level you're at, does it? Doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter how talented you are. You can't replace the physical effort and desire that gets you to this level, because Harris just wanted it. He wasn't going to get out of bounds, and that's the thing of it. It doesn't matter about it. You've got to have that at any level, and he just showed it in bucket loads.
Wants it. Here's Korkmaz. Fly by. Now he shoots the three. Left is short. Look at Joe Harris again with the rebound. He says, don't just call me a shooter.
Yeah.
Do other things on the court. White got trapped up. He was lucky to get it back. Lopez for three. Too strong. Look out, Turkey looking to run. Korkmaz smart, pulling it back. And here's Wilbekin with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Sandley, hard screen on Middleton. Foul was called. I believe Sandley will go to the line. That was almost an and one situation because they allowed the continuation by Wilbekin.
It's a key part of this, because they've decided with Ilyasova picking up his third to sit him for the last 2.5 minutes of the third. And that's why part of the reason Coach Richard didn't want to push. He didn't really have the numbers. Let's spend some time with it. Let's try and shorten this part of the game. And he's been rewarded. You know, they made a smart enough decision, end up with a foul. They're just going to keep Ilyasova out of the lineup for as long as they possibly can. I'm assuming he has to start the fourth.
He's on his way back into the game right now.
I think he wanted to.
He wanted to come. And Coach Chirica said no. Let's wait this 49 seconds out. First free throw good by Satellite. Makes it a one-point game. But when you don't mention his free throw shooting, Mark, he's phenomenal from the line, isn't he?
We'll just leave that out. We won't even go. We won't go with free throw stats.
There's Marcus Smart. Back into the game, guarding Harrison Barnes, and now switches on to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell driving, hits the deck, he's still down. Turkey coming the other way. Mitchell's still down on the other end, and they'll stop the play because Donovan Mitchell hasn't gotten up. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I don't think it's any more. I hope it's no more than that. Here's the penetration. Wow.
Ooh, and he also got something south of the border.
I'm not sure how Stanley's contact isn't really. It's easy for me with the slow-mo. But the Stanley help definitely changed the action that Mitchell had going to the basket. And therefore, he really should have been helped by the official there with the benefit of the replay.
You're wondering why they stopped the play. If Turkey didn't have an advantage, it was kind of slowing down. They allowed Donovan Mitchell now to get off the court. We'll resume. Tunger was close to that 5-second violation. Smart play by knocking it off of White.
They brought Ilyasova back for the offensive end. You know, they need to tick it over. They could end the third quarter leading this game.
right back to him. Silva sets the screen. Tucher comes off. Tucher driving. Good hands by Middleton to poke it away. 9 on the shot clock for Turkey.
Yeah, see USA's defense there. You can't just. No one needed to help. They didn't have a shot, so then they had no pass. Everyone's in the passing lane. It's excellent execution down this defensive end.
Silva. Tucher with 5 on the clock. Tucher driving. Silva not going to get it off in time. Great defense by Jason Tatum. He either gets credited for the block or shot clock violation, but that was an excellent defense by that man right there. Harris back into the game for Marcus Smart. White will sit. Kemba Walker comes back in for this final possession here in the third quarter. Donovan Mitchell still on the bench, trying to work things out. Didn't look too serious, but I always want to take precaution. Walker at the buzzer. Got it to go! Kemba Walker banks it home and gives Team USA a 65-61 lead. To play here in regulation time. U.S. up 65-61. Turkey been knocking on the door, trying to take the lead in this game. They've played twice before on the world stage. Turkey's lost both times. They're trying to get that elusive victory over the United States here in Shanghai. Carlin Gay alongside Mark Clark. You see on your screen the 5 on the floor for Turkey. Tucher. Sandley for 2. Got it.
Does give you more offense mid-range than Erdan does. Erdan gives you more size, but Sandley can play in those mid-range areas.
There's Walker probing. That step back is nasty. Missed the shot there. Knocking on the door has Turkey, but they've yet to really take control and take the lead. Silva, jab step, driving to the rim. Too strong off the glass. Good defense by Kemba Walker. Barnes to the rim. Blocked by Sandley, but they'll call the foul.
It should be on Osman, I think. Yeah, they're going to call it on Osman because
reaching his hand in.
Yeah.
Either way, Harrison Barnes on the total line for 2.
Yeah. And I think that's it for the United States again. They forced a bad shot. They turned the bad shot into a high percentage one going the other way.
Cedi Osman's 3rd foul. The foul situation, a little bit cause for concern for Turkey. Scotty Wilbekin, if you're wondering why he's not in the game for Turkey, he has 4 fouls. Semi Elden has 4 fouls. They're both 1 foul away from being disqualified. Both Cedi Osman and Ersan Ilyasova have 3 fouls. And they play defense without fouling is a question. Good to see Donovan Mitchell now back on the court after taking that spill late in the 3rd. Tucher comes off the screen. Inside Osman, he got hit, no call. Walker pulls it down. Tatum probing. Tatum inside, what a move, what a finish by Jason Tatum.
Again, off missed shots, they run and they're shaped and there's space to attack in transition. If you don't contain it, that's going to happen a lot.
Offensive foul on Sandley. Kemba Walker is absolute pest right now defensively. And he is engaged, he's talking. They'll catch Sandley, that's his 2nd foul as you see the body check that he laid on Kemba Walker. With all that energy, pomp and circumstances going on in the 3rd quarter, it feels like a library in here now. As Chetty Osman now draws the offensive foul on Miles Turner. Fans want something to cheer for the underdogs. Haven't given them much to start this third quarter, 2 minutes in. Ilyasova. Tuncher comes off the screen. Here's Ilyasova. Sanley sets the screen for him. Step back Jimmy for Ilyasova, in and out. 4 Americans around Sanley, and Kemba Walker comes away with the rebound.
And for whatever reason, Turkey are just not going to the glass. But, Osman, great option on the offensive glass. Stood and watched that play.
Donovan Mitchell now with 5 to shoot on the clock. Mitchell pulls up, hits a 3, had it fall halfway down and popped out. Nice pass by Tuncher inside the Korkmaz. Donovan Mitchell says no, sir. What a swat by Donovan Mitchell. Tatum. Turner straightaway 3. Left it short. And Ilyasova pulls it down. Osman on the run. Korkmaz from the corner. Got it to go.
Well, they asked him to give the crowd something to back in it now with a 3. What's the best option? Is Turner the best option from the 3-point line or anyone else?
Shot it well, as we mentioned so far in this FIBA Basketball World Cup. Not just in game, but in practice form as well, as you see Korkmaz knocking down the 3. On the other end, Harrison Barnes got fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's Ilyasova's 4th foul.
It is. It's dangerous here.
Yeah, you said fouls were going to be an issue, and 6:40 to go. You've got to play strong enough, but he's got to stay in the game. You've got to find a way to an extent, hide him a little. If they sit him down, I think they don't have enough, so there's no point saving him.
Interesting to see if they go back to that 2-3 zone. It's been effective for them.
Yep.
At points throughout this game.
Because they've been actually active in it. They really do. They have matched up. They haven't stood off it. They've matched up pretty well. So that may be a way of protecting.
Sanley. Korkmaz. Wants it back. He has Turner on him. He says he wants to go one-on-one. Korkmaz right to the rim. Kicks it out. Mamutoglu gets a high 5 from his head coach as he knocks down the triple.
It's a great decision. He had nowhere to go on the shot. Everyone's queuing up to block it. Just found the open man so well.
Barnes on the drive. Stolen by Mamutoglu on the runway. Tie game. 6 minutes to go. Content to sit back in that 2-3 zone. White looking for help. Finds it in Turner. 3 Turkey defenders converge on White and leaves Tatum open for 3. Can't make them pay. White slapped it out of bounds. Turkey now with a grand opportunity to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. As you see the steal and layup by Mamutoglu.
The United States have a way to win this game if they just stay with what Coach Popovich has asked them. Move the ball, space it, you'll create. Just stay with it. Don't go back to the ball being stuck. When the ball moved, they've been so effective. They've got to stay with it, got to believe in it. It's hard when you're just at the beginning of a tournament. It's hard for them to stay with what he wants them to do at this moment.
Mamutoglu, Sanley for the lead. Couldn't get the kind roll, and Jason Tatum pulls it down. Here's Tatum. He wants it. He's feeling it. Middleton. Walker back in the game. Tatum drives baseline. Tatum. Great defense by Sanley. Got it, miss. And it's swatted away by Ilyasova from behind. 5 minutes to play. Turkey looking for their first ever victory at a World Championship against the United States. They're 0 for 2. Sanley for the lead. Again, can't get it to fall. Halfway down and out.
again, I asked the same question. Is he your best option to go to early in the offense? And I've got to say no, because Osman didn't touch it. Mamoutoglou didn't touch it. No one touched it. There's normally a regular scorer. There's a reason that they've given Stanley the shot. Late in the shot, in rhythm, fine. But after one pass where he has to get himself set, think he's going to make it, as we see the no call.
2 of them.
Yeah.
But hey, it's big-time basketball.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit more physical at this level.
2 opportunities to lead the game. 2 mid-range jump shots with Stanley. As good as he's played, it's just one of those things that there are better options early in the shot clock for Turkey.
Team USA is definitely leaving the window of opportunity open for Turkey, as Kemba Walker is normally a lights-out free throw shooter, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Joe Harris back in. Jason Tatum will sit. Harrison Barnes is in as well. Small ball, you called for it from the Americans. Here it is, first time tonight. Semi Eldin into the game. He has to be careful. He has 4 fouls. So does Ersan Ilyasova. And Turkey is also in the penalty the rest of the way. How will that factor into this finish? Furkan Korkmaz. Stolen by Joe Harris. Harris in for 2. How good has Joe Harris been? An offensive rebound, put back and 1. A great defensive rebound when they needed it. And a steal and layup. Turkey made their way all the way, led by Hedo Turkoglu. They lost in that final 81-64. This game much closer than that one. It's a 3-point game, and Harrison Barnes picks up the foul as Semi Eldin was battling for inside position. That's only the 2nd team foul for Team USA. Another foul on Harrison Barnes. Semi Eldin giving him some problems now.
But like again, Barnes can't foul him on the floor. I mean, it's, to be quite honest, you wouldn't want Erdin to put it on the floor against him unless he's just going to back him in. But he threw a spin move in there, you know. And they've gone back with Miles Turner.
They had to, because Harrison Barnes picked up his 4th on that last call, and that will say Semi Eldin. You see the chess match. Yeah. Semi Eldin goes to the bench. Cedi Osman back in.
So Turkey goes small.
Yeah. Mamoutoglou to the corner. Osman driving, kicks out. Furkan Korkmaz for 3. Got it! Tie game. Under 4 to play. Mitchell for 3 from the corner. No good. He touched it last. It will go the other way, and Turkey has an opportunity to take the lead late in the game.
Osman again did a great job boxing out. If he hadn't boxed out, they had great rebound balance, the United States of America, and we're going small ball to finish the game.
Turner will sit. Jason Tatum back into the game.
Ilyasova is still going to be key here. If they can get him the ball in the right area of the floor, he knows enough of how to finish in these situations. But you need to get him in the right area.
Awesome. Picked up his dribble. Ilyasova there to bail him out. Korkmaz hesitates, the floater. Can't get it to go. Ilyasova on the glass. Tap, no. And Middleton the other way. Walker pushing the tempo. On the outside, it's Mitchell for 3. Got it! Donovan Mitchell, as cool as you like. Back to a 3-point lead. Mamoutoglou thought about it. They want to go inside to Ilyasova. That's a tough catch. Another tough pass. It's open for Osman. Oh, good. Joe Harris pulls down another rebound. 2:30 to go in the game. Turkey have enough to get over the hump. Middleton for 3. No good. Look at that rebound by Tatum. Mitchell for three. Can't get that one. Another rebound for Jason Tatum. Mitchell says, you know what? Let's slow it down. So does Coach Pop. Walker slashing. It was blocked by Osman, but the follow by Middleton. Coach Ufuk Surika getting Semi Elden back into the game. So is Miles Turner. Coach Pop countering with size, and here's Scotty Wilbekin. He sat a long time because he has 4 fouls.
You know, 2 minutes is a long time in the game, but you've got to feel that Turkey have to score this time down the floor. It doesn't have to be a 3, whatever it is, they need to tick it over. They haven't ticked it over the last couple, and the USA have. And 5 points with 2 to go. Just for the momentum of the game, they really need to get a good one. The defense on Ilyasova, where he had to catch the ball, was just outstanding. Again, the pass was good enough to get it to him, but the decision he made, and they ended up with a wide open look by Osman. But the level of the game down here, at the end of the game, this is World Cup basketball. This is why we're all here in Shanghai and all over China.
Checking the clock, they added a second back. So we have exactly 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. 5-point game. Ilyasova, Wilbekin, both with 4 fouls. Semi Elden also with 4 fouls. Turkey in the penalty. Team USA only has 3 team fouls. Wilbekin for 3. Big time bucket for Scotty Wilbekin. And he points over to the Turkey supporters who are just behind Team USA's bench and saying, I'm here. It's go time. It's a 2-point game. Harris has been terrific here in the game, doing everything other than scoring. Mitchell. Tatum. It's Kemba Walker for 3 as the shot clock expires. No good. Minute 20 to go as Scotty Wilbekin walks over center court. He has that eye. He has that look. He wants the big-time shot. He wants the big-time moment. Wilbekin. And a foul by Kemba Walker as he grabbed on to Semi Elden. That's the 4th team foul for the Americans now. As we take a look at the last 3-point shot by Scotty Wilbekin. He wants the moment. Miles Turner leaves the game, Chris Middleton in. Greg Popovich goes back to the small lineup. Does Turkey now go back to look inside with Semi Elden? Every time they've gone small, they've looked to post up Semi.
As long as they go without trying to force it in there, it could be a good option, but they can't force it.
Looking to get it to Semi Elden, they do. Good job by Middleton forcing him out for the tough catch. 3 to shoot. Ilyasova to the rim, got it to go! Tie game! Under a minute to play. They're buzzing here in Shanghai. Who closes for the Americans? That was the question before the tournament. We'll have the answer now. It's Mitchell. Gives it away. Scotty Wilbekin with 35 seconds to play. Middleton guarding Wilbekin. Elden with the screen. The switch, Mitchell on Wilbekin. He drives in. He's looking for help. Cedi Osman with 3 to shoot. Osman, that's a 2. Great defense by Tatum. Tapped up by Ilyasova. This place is jumping with 12.3 to play. Turkey has a 2-point lead. And Greg Popovich wants to talk. Emotions running high for the team in red. Middleton, Walker, Tatum, Turner, Mitchell on the floor.
Straight out into the man.
Middleton for 3. No good. Mitchell skies for the board. Saved on the baseline. Walker screaming for it. It's Tatum. Will he get it off for the win? He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to take 2 shots. He did step in. It wasn't a 3-point opportunity, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots with no time left on the clock, and their hands on heads all throughout this crowd.
You're going to have to review it. I think you're going to have to check, quite rightly. Again, why the system is such a good system. They are absolutely going to get this call right. Because they're going to be out here.
We are checking.
Here we go.
Foul, last shot.
Foul in time.
Foul in time. Okay, give me this one.
Number 2, please.
Number 2, and
It's
under the
closer than
basket. No, this one about the basket.
Okay, we see here.
This one. Okay.
No.
Go slowly, slowly, slowly.
Use it.
Yeah, slowly. All right.
So what they're checking is they're trying to see if the foul was made in time,
Slowly.
and that's close as it gets.
Foul. What you have?
One.
Go.
I have
Contact is here. So
yes.
for me, foul is in time.
Yes, in
We
time
have
foul.
3
We
shots.
have number
Go
10.
back. Go back.
Yes.
Okay. We
So
have 3
we-
shots.
number 10.
Foul is on number 6.
Yes. Number 6. So 3 shots.
Yes.
Number 10.
Wow.
Okay.
You hear it there at home.
Foul.
3 free throws coming up for Jason Tatum. This crowd is going to lose it when they find that out. 0.1 seconds will remain on the clock, but Jason Tatum has a chance to win it at the foul line. This crowd on their feet here in Shanghai.
Need to see it again. I'd like to see it again, just because of where the contact was. It was definitely in time. It was definitely a 3-pointer.
You see the bench reaction. They thought they had won and then realized that the foul was called. Well, Jason Tatum wants to be a big-time player. It's moments like this starts to build your legacy. First one is so important. We'll let the crowd tell you if you made it or not. Volume went silent the minute that ball went through the hoop. Tatum will now have to make it to try and force an extra period. They're on their feet in Shanghai. Jason Tatum for the tie.
It's going to be a timeout.
See if they try to get him. Here, look. It is Korkmaz. That shot hits the back iron. Guess what, folks? Strap in. We got one more play here in Shanghai. 81 all. Team USA. Turkey.
Go back with Turner, which I think is Erkin's on the floor, so it's going like for like matchups. Decisions
Overtime.
is what it's going to come down to.
Overtime period number 1, 81 all. Turkey and Team USA here in Shanghai. Group E action. Second game for both these two teams. The winner serves himself a spot in the next round. Scotty Wilbekin knocks down the first 2 of OT. And in the zone go the Turks. Harris playing with 4 fouls. Looks for Tatum. Tatum driving, stripped by Silva. It's Harris. Bobbled it, still got the shot off and knocks down the 3. He's had a big-time game.
Walker again, you know, the thing was breaking up, got cool, found the open man. It's getting him the ball, they're going to make great decisions.
Cedi Osman open for 3. Indeed!
Straightforward pin down screen again where they just caught him popping and no one switched on him. He was in rhythm, knocked it down.
Stores a 2-point lead for Turkey. Tatum gives it away.
Ilyasova's defense on Tatum. Tatum's got that quickness. Quickly just put it on the floor. Ilyasova just stayed down, took it away. And everyone stayed at home. They didn't have to help, so they're in the passing lane again.
Inside, Alden to the basket, blocked by Turner. Tatum driving, Euro step, can't get it to go. Silva pushing the other way. Mutuglu open for three. Indeed! Mele Mutuglu knocking down the triple. 5-point game. 3:05 left to go in OT. Walker looking for help, the three to shoot. What a step back. Kemba Walker answers with a three of his own.
Just decisions again. Because they stepped off him, he stepped back. It could be the first minute or in overtime. Does the same thing.
And draws the foul on Semi Alden, and that is his 5th foul. He's out of the game.
Well, big decision for coach here. Does he go with a like for like, or does he go back to that small ball lineup? And he's going to go like for like. But then again, Turner's sitting down for the US, so he's coming back. Sorry, Mike. He looked like he was going. He just had to have a chat with Coach Pop.
Zeltach Sandelay comes into the game for Turkey, 21 in red. As Semi Alden DQ with his 5th foul. Reed. Walker probing, step back, jump shot, got it, ties the game. Well, if no one else wants the basketball, that man right there wants it.
Yeah, just solid. It's just the right decision with the mismatch.
Silva has a smaller Walker, banging down low. Jason Tatum pokes it away from behind. Tatum driving to the rim, spinning it home. Jason Tatum gives the U.S. the lead. They were down 5, and a quick 7-0 run turns the tides. Sandelay so wide open. It's Osman for 3. No good. Silva taps it to himself. Barnes playing with 4. Silva over top of him, no good. Osman with the tap, couldn't get it to go, and Jason Tatum stepped out of bounds. He's saying he got pushed. Referee shaking his head no.
Everybody got pushed on that possession. There was just bodies going at it.
There'll be 14 on the shot clock.
I think it's a great decision by Sandy not to shoot the open one. Again, same thing. Osman's wide open. Give it to the man who would normally shoot the better percentage.
They're still discussing whether or not the Americans had a full possession.
It'll only be a 2. Well, it's important, but it'll only be like a 1 or 2 second drop because it came off the ring.
Stay with the 14-second shot clock. Osman. Wilbekin with Tatum watching him. Wilbekin, one-on-one with Jason Tatum. 2 to shoot. Wilbekin gets the shot off, can't get it to go, and Silva had to be careful to not pick up his 4th foul. He wanted to jump and attack that offensive glass.
I don't think you can hesitate like that. Be decisive. There's only ever going to be one result in that matchup.
Walker, no good for 3. Dodged the bullet there, the Turkey. Mutuglu, he's not afraid for the big shot. Osman. He has Turner on him. Osman drives on Turner! Jetty Osman! Fired up in the corner, and for good reason. The bucket and the foul. And he has a chance to give Turkey a 1-point lead.
This is tough. This is tough. Gets the contact, still controls his body, gets the angle off the glass and knocks down the 2. The way he drew the contact, it's a great play.
Furkan Korkmaz wants to check into the game for Sandelay.
Let's see what here. Okay.
Let's listen in what the
Good.
refs are checking
Go
on the
back.
screen here.
Go back. No.
No.
No, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. This one. Okay, he's coming.
No, there's a ball.
No.
No.
No, but normal.
No.
We-
Normal.
yes, he's coming. Normal basketball movement to the ball. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't grab
Yes.
him.
No.
Okay, that's
Good.
only a
Yes.
foul.
Stop to
They were
stay
checking
with
to
the
see
normal.
whether or not it was an intentional
Okay.
foul
Yeah.
or an unsportsmanlike foul, but normal basketball move, as you heard the referee say. Simple play on. That would have been an important play.
Oh, wow.
Important call.
Yeah. And it takes
And
the
the ball.
issue away from the official, doesn't it? Now, did he, from an angle, could have said it was an unnatural basketball action. Looking at it in slow-mo, we get the right call, we're on the line, but no one is at disadvantage by an opinion call.
Right. Free throws here or free throw, I should say, here for Jetty Austin.
Small ball lineup again with no traditional five for Turkey. They may go up the floor.
You hear the European style of chanting during a free throw. You would never hear that in North America. The gym would have been silent. Jetty Austin knocks it down, and now looks to make a stop on defense. Back to that 2-3 zone. Donovan Mitchell back into the game, so is Joe Harris. Harris driving. Turner, and an offensive goaltending.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell grabbed the rim as Turner tapped it back in.
And the ball was going. The ball was dropping.
It was.
Leave the ring alone. It's a tough move as Harris goes up.
I think he was just trying to protect himself. Not having the ball, yeah.
It's definitely going, but
Tough play. 30 seconds to go in overtime number one. 92-91. Turkey in front, trying to beat the United States for the first time at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Wilbekin, 5 on the shot clock. Wilbekin driving, offensive foul. Kemba Walker stepping it in and taking it right on the chest. He's been good all game long. Why not trust him now?
exactly.
Turner gets the inbound pass. Looking for help. Douche foul by with the steal. And he's fouled by Joe Harris. Free throws coming up for Douche Balbot. Comes off the bench. He was sitting there a whole long time. And comes up with a key strip. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Coach Triska is absolutely, I think he's absolutely right. They're going to look at it because where did he come from to try and
go
steal
there.
it? He came
Please
from
go
right
there.
behind
It's
him.
too much. We want to
It
work.
has to be a basketball
We are checking
play,
possible
no
unsportsmanlike
matter
foul.
what. So here we
Checking
are. We're
possible
listening to the
unsportsmanlike
refs.
foul.
If they do call it, you can
Go
see
again.
why they call it.
Lishka!
It would be
Lishka!
heartbreak for the Americans.
Boy,
because that
check.
means free throws and the ball
Leave
for
the ball.
Turkey.
Look now, he's coming. Again?
You're saying it is. It's sportsmanlike.
Is it?
Okay, so we have the ball while it's being released. He's grabbing the
Yes.
right hip, which is not. Where is the ball? Let's look where is the ball. There is nothing with the
Nothing to
ball.
do. Unsportsmanlike foul.
C1.
C1 criteria,
Number
correct.
6. Okay, wait.
Yes, number 6.
Again.
Unsport.
Okay, we will
Wait,
upgrade.
wait.
Shooter is number 4. Check the
There
clock.
you hear it right there.
Shooter,
The
number 4.
unsportsmanlike
2
call.
free
If you want to
throws.
explain it to the
Time
viewers back at
9.2.
home that may not understand this
9.2, okay.
rule.
So,
They're
number
used to
4,
seeing
2 shots.
NBA basketball where
Go
that's
with
just a
unsportsmanlike.
regular foul late in the game.
Well, it's just because there's no actual realistic attempt to play the ball. He's on the wrong side. He can't get to the ball. He's grabbed him on the right hip. The ball's in the left hand being thrown away, and the ball was released, and then he grabbed him. So it's not a normal basketball. Actually, people in North America may think it's a normal basketball action, but in terms of normal play, there is no realistic attempt to play the ball. And if there's no realistic attempt to play the ball, they have to call it as an unsportsmanlike foul.
Harris picks up the unsportsmanlike. You see him there on screen. He's played terrific.
But there's still 9.2 here. There's a long time to go in the game.
Foul
Now
by.
yeah.
Misses the free throw. Harris also picked up his 5th foul on that play. He's sitting out now.
And Turkey, well then, they'll take a timeout, almost certainly. to get the ball in. And then even if there's another foul, that's a normal foul, there's still enough time for the United States to still tie the game or win the game. There is a lot of game left in this with 9.2. FIBA had the weight of the nation on his shoulder for that first win over the United States right then.
And he bricked both free throws, leaving the door wide open here.
The first one was so long, and the second one just about saw the front of the ring.
Well, let's see if Team USA learned their lesson on that last foul play. They have to play the ball. They can't give up sportsmanlike foul 2 times in a row.
What they can't do is foul before the ball comes in, because then they'll automatically say it's a non-action because there's no ball.
9.2 to play. Tatum, Mitchell, Barnes, Smart into the game, and Kemba Walker. Small lineup on the floor for Team USA. Korkmaz, the trigger man for Turkey. Osman, and he's fouled by Smart. Smart hits the deck hard. Harm, no foul.
And the difference there, he came to the right side of the basketball and made there's probably no difference in the intent.
Right.
He was on the right side of the ball and made a slap in the direction of the ball. So even if Osman makes both, they still have a shot at tying the game.
Smart's job is done as he becomes fouled there, and Middleton checks in. Cedi Osman at the line. Try and make this a 3-point game.
It's almost Osman's chance now to make up for the foul.
Really and truly hope that the energy in this arena is coming through the screen, because it is incredible. Chance of MVP, and then Osman hits the back iron.
But he shot 73% in the NBA. It means nothing in this moment.
Missed them both. Tatum pulls down the rebound. No timeout. Tatum, Middleton gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 with 2.1 seconds to play in overtime number 1. Whether or not that was foul.
Yeah, the only good thing about the whole situation from a Turkish perspective is you didn't give him the one. So he fouled him hard enough.
You see on the screen there, Jason Tatum.
Was that from the other end?
No, it was on this end of the floor. He went down and tried to walk it off. That's not a good scene right now for Jason Tatum, as he's needing help to get back to the locker room. Meanwhile, Chris Middleton on 13 points has 2 free throw attempts here. It's his first and ties the game. This for the lead with 2.1 to go in overtime number 1.
Turkey have a timeout. 2.1's enough time to run something.
Middleton gives the Americans the lead. Timeout. Turkey will talk with 2.1 to go. He's a chance to rectify that here in 2019. Ilya Silva with history on the line. No good. The U.S. survive. Turkey. 93-92. And those 2 coaches, so much respect now between the 2 of them.